Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're stepping into one of the most unusual blends of science, magic, and fantasy you'll ever encounter. This is the extraordinary planet of Cysbro, better known as the Grinnmere. So get comfortable and grab your notebooks, because class is officially in session. One, what is mana? Mana is the living energy of Cysbro. In this world, mana isn't a metaphor. It isn't folklore. And it definitely isn't just something borrowed from games or novels. Mana is real. It flows through the planet like an invisible river. It is a living current of energy woven into the land, the seas, and the air itself. But here's the catch. Not everyone can use it. Only individuals who carry a very specific genetic anomaly known as the cystic fibrosis gene have the potential to interact with mana directly. This gene is also called the CF gene. In this world, CF isn't seen the way it is today. Instead of being viewed only as an illness, it hides something far more dangerous and far more powerful. Those who carry the gene may awaken Nexu. Nexu is a raw, potent form of magic that reshapes the body, the mind, and sometimes the fate of entire nations. 2. What is transgenesis? To access Nexu, something extraordinary must happen. This is a process known as transgenesis. It's not symbolic, and it isn't some spiritual metaphor. It's actually a biological metamorphosis. During transgenesis, a person's entire physiology rewrites itself. Bones restructure, organs evolve, new instincts awaken. Some emerge with the ethereal traits of elves, while others gain the primal strength and instincts of werbeasts. Some develop wings, scales, fangs, and even gills. There are dozens of possible outcomes, each shaped by the CF gene that the individual possesses. When the process is complete, the individual is no longer considered human. They become something known as Fae. They are the mana-blessed beings of Cysbro. Once it happens, there is no going back. This change is permanent. It is both life-altering and world-shifting. 3. Who are the Fae? When someone becomes Fae, everything changes. Their appearance takes on an otherworldly beauty or terror. Their physical abilities push beyond human limits, and their bond to mana becomes instinctive. It is as natural as breathing. Over centuries, the term Fae has evolved into an umbrella name for non-human race on Cysbro that take a humanoid form. They be both admired and respected. However, depending on the region, they can be feared. 4. What is Fae heritage, and how are new generations born? This is the part that surprises most people, so really lock in here. There are several ways Fae children are born. The first is when two parents of the same Fae race reproduce. The child will be born as that race. To keep it simple, if an elf male and an elf female have a child, that child will be an elf. The second is when one Fae parent and one human parent have a child. That child will be born human. However, the child may undergo transgenesis later in life as long as the child has a CF gene. The third is when two Fae parents of different races have a child. The child will also be born human, but it may undergo transgenesis later in life as long as the child has a CF gene. This keeps diversity alive. It is nature's way of constantly reshuffling the magical gene pool. However, there is a catch. If a child is born human and both parents happen to carry the CF gene and each parent passes on a gene to the child, that child may inherit true cystic fibrosis. And in the Grinnmere, this can trigger something extremely rare, a hybrid transgenesis. These individuals transform into Fae who carry traits from two different races. They are extraordinarily powerful and almost feared. 5. What are the 9 races of Cysbro? So let's break down the major players. There are 9 races on Cysbro. First, we have the human race. Then we have the 8 Fae races. Humans are still the most common species, but they are no longer the uncontested rulers of the world. The 8 Fae races are the Animori, which are animal-bound shapeshifters. Then the elves, who are elegant, ancient, and timeless. Third are the fairies. They are luminous, enchanting, and unpredictable. The Garvines are wise, plant-like humanoids. Fifth, we have the merfolk, the rulers of tide, depth, and song. The Organians are next. They are unmatched in both physical power and endurance. The reptilians are serpent-born strategists and survivors. And last are the vampires. These humanoids are charismatic predators that find nourishment in blood and flesh. Some Fae can shift forms, and others remain permanently Fae. Many Fae can somewhat pass as human, while others fully embrace their true nature. 6. How does the transformation and Fae forms work? Not all Fae transform the same way. Elves remain in their Fae form at all times, while the Animori shift between humanoid and animal aspects. The merfolk can walk on land with legs, but will return to their aquatic form in water. Vampires appear humanoid until they start feeding or battle reveals their monstrous traits. These differences shape more than biology. They create hierarchies of culture, politics, tradition, and even identity. 7. What are species and lineages? Within each Fae race exist species, genetic branches that define bloodlines. For example, there are the werebears and werewolves among the Animori. The sirens are within the merfolk race. The vampires have species like the shadow Fae. These distinctions influence everything, including abilities, weaknesses, traditions, customs, and even how entire regions function. 8. What is the planet of Cysbro? At its core, Cysbro is where science and myth collide. A planet shaped by genetics and belief. It is changed by the humans and the Fae. It is determined by the mysteries hidden inside a single gene. It's a place where biology decides destiny, and where anyone with the right determination can become something extraordinary. You enjoyed this deep dive into the magical biology of the Grinnmere. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what comes next. Until then, stay curious, and may your mana flow strong.